Hello, hello, lucky stars. Thank you so much for being here. It's your intuitive tarot reader, Galena the Mystic, and I'm here with a collective message. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with some animal oracles and see kind of like my intention with these cards is to see what characters are kind of in your show. Okay, so I'm hearing main character energy right off the bat, and I'm also seeing of Oz in my third eye. So that's kind of a specific movie. You're about to go on an adventure, and I'm hearing like follow the yellow brick road. Rainbows are definitely going to be a significant omen for some of you. And we have Whitney in the chat. Hey, girl. Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle and see who else is in this movie. Okay. Also, maybe like watching movies could be significant. If you watch Wizard of Oz, I feel like there could be maybe an inspiring message in there, specific winks from the universe as well. So yeah. Okay, interesting. Crazy how I start channeling right away. We have dogs, so the little dog too. Be disciplined in your home and community life, Archangel Zariel. Wow. Okay. So, yeah. And I'm hearing loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Tell me who you're loyal to. So yeah, who are you loyal to? What are you loyal to these days? Who deserves your attention, your energy? As you navigate, I'm hearing like a spiral. So maybe some of you have been spiraling. Okay, don't crash out now. Interesting. Okay, we have Wolf. Be independent but work together. And I like how both of these cards, yeah, there's a lot of loyalty and some kind of connection here. Maybe this is something you're calling in, something you're manifesting. But with this be independent energy too, there's something here about definitely believing in yourself and the role you play. But then also recognizing your time and energy as so important and so valuable too. Okay. So I'm getting that relationships are definitely a big theme of this time for you. Being involved in community, having also developed a secure attachment style too, really trusting in yourself to navigate new connections. Okay, we have guinea pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe. So yeah, stepping into your talents and gifts, being heart-centered and heart-led as well. And I'm getting someone's about to have like a trippy experience. So maybe I'm wondering if this is sober or not. But to each their own, more power to you. With this, I'm just getting a lot of support coming through in a lot of different forms for you guys. I'm getting also like pivotal strangers, but I'm hearing the word pivotal. And also you're about to come into a pivotal, sorry guys, I'm stuttering as I try to channel this energy, a pivotal point in certain relationships. It could be like a crossroads of some kind. But with this loyalty message, it's like some kind of crossroads, but it brings you two closer together and it brings you more in alignment with your soul's path as well. Okay. So I like how these dogs here are looking the same direction. It's like you and someone sharing a common goal. With this wolf energy too, I think it's interesting how the guinea pig and the wolf are both kind of looking to the stars. So maybe you feel like you share star ancestry with a certain individual. It doesn't have to be though. I know that's not everyone's vibe, and that's totally okay. Okay, top of the deck, rat. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. I am getting for sure you being protected from like drama, nonsense right now as well. I'm wondering if someone Oh, okay. I'm hearing someone is and there's a spiral. So spirals could definitely be significant too. But I'm getting that you're returning to yourself and you are getting really good at protecting and alchemizing your energy from outside forces here. And I like how this rat looks like they're in kind of like a safe little womb. Okay. Of course, like when you think of a rat, you could be thinking of someone who's like ratting on you, right? Or maybe someone who's a bit of a snitch or someone who's like trying to manipulate, but I really get you being safe and protected from this energy. So if that's something you've been worrying about recently, Spirit's saying don't worry, like especially with this do your part to illuminate the universe. There is something very destined surrounding the things you're doing right now. especially if this is creative projects and you trying to like publish things, or you bringing a certain project to fruition, definitely highly protected. It's like the nonsense and the drama and the noise feels really far away right now, and as it should. It absolutely should. Okay. What's on the bottom of the deck? We have Raven, prepare for change. So yeah, and this makes me think of someone bringing you important information. So someone is coming into your life with news of change for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and get into tarot and see a little bit more details about this situation, because it feels like kind of a lot of people are involved, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like a negative thing. Okay, seems like a very positive thing. Okay, and we're gonna use the regular. Oh no, wait. You know what? We're also gonna use the Rider-Waite, but we're gonna use the Dreams of Gaia tarot. I think technically this is an oracle deck, but it's like basically the same format as tarot. And then we're gonna also use the Rider-Waite for clarifiers. So, okay. I hope you guys don't mind shuffling with me. Hello to Sunseas in the chat. Nice to see you again. And hello to Vanilla. Lots of love to you. Thanks for the sticker. And so yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and see. Interesting, because I'm being brought back to that yellow brick road. So some kind of path is getting illuminated, and there's a lot of characters on this journey. Like, I don't know why Spirit's talking about things like cast and characters. Maybe that's actually literal for some of you, like working in media or entertainment or something like that. But also, I do get this vibe that Spirit wants you to see your life as more of almost like a play that you're being shown. Okay, so being the observer in your life, not getting caught up in narratives. Okay, I just also heard the plot thicken. So okay, things are about to get juicy too, but don't forget your role is like what's happening here. Don't forget your role. Okay, interesting. Let's see what Spirit is talking about. What is going on here? These are really peculiar messages I'm channeling already. Wow, we have the Five of Earth or the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, like something about like forgetting your abundance, forgetting your birthright, or forgetting your home, forgetting something that like you're entitled to. Okay, and like obviously I'm not here to encourage entitlement. I feel like that word has a negative connotation, but more so like there are certain things that maybe you have historically been tricked out of, something like that. Okay, let's see. Definitely comment if this is resonating so far, but let's see what else comes up. We have knowledge in reverse and the Four of Swords reverse. Interesting. Maybe someone was trying to control the timing of something. But I'm getting that whatever plan you had, things things have not been going to plan, but you honestly, I don't know if this is something you're already feeling or if this is Spirit saying this is coming for you, but you're about to feel like, wow, I would not have it any other way. I would not have it any other way. Yeah, things didn't go how I thought they would go. Yeah, things didn't go according to my plan, my timeline. Spirit is not running on your clock. Okay, I don't know why this stern kind of energy is coming through now. Spirit saying you're about to surrender to this journey. Also, you will be learning that you are enough, that you can create your own happiness, that you're super powerful. You will be learning that. Like, it's inevitable. So, okay, Spirit. We have the Nine of Cups on top of the deck. This is about letting the past wash over you. I'm also getting that your dreams are going to be like highly, highly significant and specific and very vivid at this time too. Also, you could be just doing like drawing down the moon rituals. You're going to be channeling a lot of very high vibrational divine light. It's almost like you're in a simulation. Like, I'm not trying to trigger anyone to be like in spiritual psychosis or anything, but it does feel like you're about to be kind of like shown something's going to be revealed to you. This is a very positive thing. Okay, and it also like the people you meet at this time are going to be very significant in your life. I'm also hearing like take it easy, don't try to rush into anything, and especially with this Five of Pentacles, don't give into like abandonment wounds that can put pressure on new connections early on. Okay, so that's just for some of you. And also don't worry about like rejection or any kind of like rejection sensitivity that's coming up for you right now. It is coming up just to be healed. And also with this 9 of Cups. So there is something about you enjoying the journey, finding pleasure, and like uh allowing yourself to know that like even if you get lost, like you have community, you have friends, you have backup. There's definitely supporters and helpers, and situations are transforming for the best, absolutely for the best. So you might have resonated with the most recent pick a card. But yeah, with this rat, there is some kind of reward here. The 9 of Cups is even about wish fulfillment. So there is some kind of reward. I wonder if you're getting really rewarded in relationships and friendships now, especially when it comes to work, like working connections with the bee, busy bee. This says spread heart healing with joy too. So spirit definitely doesn't want you to be in your head right now or to worry about like any kind of lack of funds, lack of support, or lack of skill, or like anything like that. Okay. Something big is coming in as well. Something that you're going to feel really unique in, because it's interesting. We have the dog, the wolf, and then like I don't know, something about the guinea pig just feels kind of random. So you might feel like a little bit of out of place in a certain environment, or you might feel like you're hanging with the big dogs. Okay. So I know that that's like kind of a silly phrase. It seems like I'm seeing someone at a table with a bunch of execs, or seeing a bunch of like people in business suits. Maybe you feel like you're underdressed or something. But spirit saying no, it's good to be different in this area. Especially if you like look different. Spirit saying like get real comfortable with that, okay? Interesting. So with the rat and this 5 of Pentacles, honestly, like someone could have tried to trick you or something like that, or try to take energy from you, or maybe became like controlling in some kind of way of some kind of situation, right? With this 4 of Swords reverse knowledge card, I don't think like Spirit saying they didn't understand the assignment. For some reason, like jealous coworkers is coming up. So that's kind of weird, but it's like you're very protected from this. You could have been protected from this without you even needing to see it, or without you even needing to do anything. Okay. So with this 9 of Cups, you could be getting some kind of reward. And I wonder if someone is sulking about it with this 5 of Pentacles too. Okay. So don't worry about that energy. But let's see. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. So this is what I mean. Like, don't overthink at this time, because maybe you're very receptive to energies. Maybe you feel like you clocked someone's tea when it comes to like the way they were trying to manipulate a situation, or yeah, something like that. But with this 9 of Swords reverse, it's like you literally don't even have to worry about it. Okay. There are also material issues that you've been dealing with. This could be financial with this 5 of Pentacles. And Spirit saying like you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. So I know that might not be of great comfort to hear, but with this 9 of Cups, like the past is not repeating itself. Things are improving. Things are improving. Things are improving. And we have the Seneschal. Oh my gosh, guys. This is literally the card of loyalty. So what's up? Are you pulling away from something that you once? Oh, okay. So I'm hearing you were loyal to some kind of cause or loyal to some kind of institution. And now it's time to be loyal to yourself and prioritize your own happiness and your own journey. You're also recognizing that the depth of your journey, the richness of your experience, and the beauty of it is so important, and it deserves to take up a lot of your time. It does. Maybe people were resenting that with this 5 of Pentacles. You're realizing how that messed with your finances, or how it messed with just anything that you feel depleted by. There's a result of you being maybe overly loyal to those spaces and places and people. Okay. So interesting. Let me read the chat a little bit. Hello to Nels. Thank you so much for being here. Nell said, I do look different, literally. Yeah. So like this is going to be a time where you're really affirmed for your uniqueness. And then Sensi says, resonates, trying to find work for quite some time, but definitely I have no control over getting a new opportunity. Yeah, that is absolutely true. Like I see the full moon in Scorpios really challenge some of our control wounding here, and just forgive yourself for it, you know. And it's totally safe to surrender to this because with this Nine of Cups, it looks like a blessing kind of just flowing in, and worrying really doesn't change the outcome, it really doesn't. But with this Five of Pentacles, I do think that there was some kind of like outside force also influencing this situation. Okay, Spirit is once again showing me Wizard of Oz, so I'm like, guys, what is going on here? Oh, I'm hearing it was within you all along. So that's interesting. And then I just heard I got that dog in me. Okay. You're really about to surprise yourself with how you advocate for yourself. And I do get this vibe of protectors too. So that could be a theme for some of you this week where you really feel like you have to stand up and defend someone. Or defend yourself against a certain energy. This could be something as simple as asking for more time off. Um, or like giving a 2 weeks notice is something I'm hearing too, is like you're really afraid to do that, even though it would make you really happy. And you're worried about like how your community will respond. I'm going to tell you, Spirit is saying that other people deserve your time and energy more. So make the decision that you feel called to make in your heart, but I hope that that helps somebody. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. The Sage, interesting. The Sage and choice in reverse. Okay, so Spirit wants to prepare you. You have a lot of big decisions to make, and I'm hearing instant manifestation, instant manifestation. The way you're thinking right now, you're manifesting so instantly. And I'm also hearing the time is now. So if you've been thinking of taking some kind of risk and you feel magically aligned with this decision, you feel creatively, spiritually aligned with this decision, and you've done research on it, because the Sage is not just magical, mystical, but the Sage is also wise, has the wisdom of experience and the wisdom of research as well. So if you've thought about this, you've done your research, you've done the math, and you feel creatively and spiritually inclined, please do not let scarcity mindset stop you from making this decision or to go back on some kind of decision. Like, now is the time to believe in yourself and stop questioning, and to stop even asking other people or even asking me, guys. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, the energy I'm tapping into, like, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready. Okay. And this is revoking loyalty because we have this dog coming up again, like another wolf. So it's time for you to like strike out on your own, is what I'm hearing. Also, for some of you, if you're in between two jobs and you're thinking like you have a better offer on the table, you're thinking of leaving, Spirit's saying that you won't regret this, and don't stick to the devil you know. Okay, interesting. It's kind of fun how the Wizard of Oz keeps coming up, and then this is literally like a girl feeling lost in a forest, and then we have this like villainous figure watching over her in the forest. I feel like there's like a bad apple in the mix, but the situation's not all hopeless, or like your situation's not hopeless. Lucky star. Okay. Oh man. I kind of hate channeling messages like this, but it feels like someone has been trying to sabotage something, or someone was. I'm speaking into it, someone was, and you're overcoming that energy already. But maybe this is something you're afraid of, and that's why Spirit wants to address it. Well, that's just going to be for some of you, of course. And you are free to rebuke that energy. Okay. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. I feel like you have all the tools you need. And you're also manifesting instantly. Like, everything you touch turns to gold, is what I'm hearing. And people want what you have. Something about hmm, something about your balance and your stability. And you kind of like, this kind of almost looks like a shield around her. There's even like this glowing light around her. Maybe nature is going to be super healing for you too. But I just get this energy of you being very protected and productive and balanced and secure in yourself. Okay. I'm wondering if sometimes when you feel off, that's actually not your energy. It's actually energies you're absorbing externally. This could even be mindsets, common mindsets surrounding finances that are sometimes getting you down and making you see the situation as worse than what it really is. There's more than what you're seeing is also what I'm hearing. So financially, there's more than what you're seeing. There's more time than what you're seeing. There's more opportunities than what you're seeing. There's more clients than what you're seeing. You're more beautiful than what you're seeing. Like there's a lot more than what you're seeing. And this seems, again, positive, but it's like with this knowledge reverse, it's not in your awareness. You could also be hyper focusing on something else that you've been dedicated to trying to make work. But I'm hearing don't beat a dead horse, okay? So that's interesting. Yeah, you're really ready to make a different decision here and go in a new direction that you know is more balanced, and you have a lot of support in doing so. Okay. So prepare for change. Interesting. Okay. How can this collective, how can they prepare better for the changes that are coming? There are definitely people in your corner that really have your back. And if you're not seeing them right now, like you have more support than what you're seeing. People put in a good word for you. And I'm hearing that you're about to see the other side of the veil. It's interesting with Dorothy because, sorry, I feel like I'm saying the word interesting a lot, but with Dorothy, you know, at the end of the movie, it's kind of like, okay, spoiler alert, but it's The Wizard of Frickin' Oz. If you haven't seen that movie yet, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But with the end of the movie, she wakes up and it was kind of like a dream that she had that made her appreciate her present moment a lot more. So maybe someone's waking up to an illusion. Oh, an illusion of some kind of like fantasy. It's giving kind of like limerence, but like your actual wish, something much more rooted in reality is about to be fulfilled, and it's gonna like interrupt whatever this dream is. Okay, so that's, you'll know if that's for you. I hope so. Okay, Whitney says Oz with Diana Ross was the best version. Love that movie. Yeah, that one's great. Oh, so good. There's so many different versions of Wizard of Oz to love, and I love Wicked, even though that's kind of like a prequel. Okay, so what do we need to know? But yeah, maybe you're having a dream where someone wants what you have, just like Dorothy. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. What can my lucky stars do to prepare themselves for the change that's incoming? The first thing I'm hearing, Eight of Cups. Yeah, that makes sense with the energy. Three of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Swords, communicate your truth. Speak your truth and speak clearly, and be very clear with the universe about what you want. Don't be afraid to make choices, to make decisions. Don't be afraid to work quickly too. There's something about like getting organized in the sense of like just getting the things on your to-do list done, because there could be extra things floating around that are giving you anxiety or making you a little bit less clear-minded, and that could be also making you doubt yourself when it comes to whatever this transition is. You're ready to leave your comfort zone and go on some kind of journey. Okay, Whitney says it's 10:10 Eastern time. So yeah, some kind of cycle closing out. Then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So this likely has to do with like work and collaborations. You could be leaving one community to pursue or get integrated into another community. There's also like soul tribe coming in for you. I'm just getting that it's time to be on your P's and Q's. It's time to, with this illusion energy and like you going on some kind of journey, I am getting that like there's this lesson that you're learning as well. And it has a lot to do with realizing something was in you all along. I'm actually hearing that you could skip this like lesson. it's not really a lesson, it's more so an opportunity to see yourself clearly, okay? But I am getting that this might be it might feel a little bit like easier said than done here for some of you. Okay, Knight of Cups. I promise you don't want your arms full when this blessing comes in. I promise you don't want your arms full of what used to be, what used to serve. And something's contributing to a negative mindset for some of you. Um, Especially regarding finances and being good enough and being alone. Okay, so something's contributing to a mindset that you're really, really ready to outgrow. This can have this, yeah, this could have to do with friendships, communications, romance too. Like some of you, you're just really, really open to romantic connections right now. And with this Three of Pentacles reverse, I'm telling you, like that dead end job, like some of you have just been dying to make a change. Or it's like it's not a dead end job, but you just know people aren't picking up what you're putting down. There's more than what you're seeing. Okay, bottom of the deck, Judgment reverse. This is the judgment that's on its way to you. Like you are about to completely, I just heard transmute, but you're about to really cross the veil in a certain type of way where you see a new timeline and you step into it. But oh, okay. Some of you, there's a judgment call on like the source of some kind of negative energy. And you're getting to the root of that this week, and spirit, you're going to see how you were protected from it the whole time and how some of it was also self-created. Okay, no tea, no shade. I'm definitely not trying to be shady at all or say that it's your fault, but like some of it, it's just mirroring like internal shadows and demons as well. And in recognizing the root of that, you're like freed from it, you're liberated from it, and also you can move forward and receive new blessings and new people into your life as well. Okay, and I just literally, oh my gosh, okay, this is not to speak this into any of you. You are safe, you're protected, and this is all good vibes, but like someone is actually like exercising something from their life. And I wonder if this is a partnership. But for some of you, you could feel like it's a bad energy. So that's interesting. If you have pets like a cat or a dog, pay attention to their behavior a little bit extra at this time because they could be revealing to you a lot about the people in your space, entities in your space, and they could even reveal to you if you have like familiars or if you're dreaming about animals in your dreams. Those are your familiars too, even if you don't know them in the 3D. Because I feel like there's animals trying to point to sources of not just trouble, but also wealth in your life. There's more wealth than what you're seeing. I'm seeing a dog like a little dog barking and like digging in the dirt. So finding something for you, like maybe treasure or like finding I'm getting more so something sentimental. So that's interesting. You could be inheriting something. Like I also heard the tide's bringing something in. So inheriting this could be like jewelry or something, something that I'm seeing someone put something on their altar. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, Whitney says, I dreamt my cat was running up the street in my old neighborhood. Sorry to keep commenting. Please don't apologize for commenting. Oh my goodness, use your voice, speak your truth, okay? But that's really interesting. I wonder how you interpreted that. I used to have a pet tarantula, and my pet tarantula passed, but I still dream about them all the time, and they often point me to directions that are really, really interesting and helpful. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more oracles. Your energy is kind of like your energy is a little not spooky, not in a bad way. Just very like mystical. Something has definitely unlocked here. Like a new gift. New gift. I heard new portal too. Okay, so maybe you're a portal opener. And maybe that's a gift you didn't know you had. Ooh, my friend and I today we were talking about our human design. If you know your human design, definitely comment. I'm a life force generator. So I was saying I'm like a little battery pack that people just want to take with me because I tend to recharge people when I'm around them. But if you don't know your human design, there's like calculators if you Google it. Okay, so you're on the verge of some kind of major breakthrough. You know, judgment. This is Scorpio energy too. 8 of Cups. You're ready to leave the old way behind, your old way of operating. And this requires you to step into some kind of decisive mode, okay? It's time for you to call the shots and to be unapologetic about that. Okay, we have opening circle, protection, ritual, lesson, simplicity. Yeah, simplicity. Sometimes cutting something out, you know, the spiritual journey, it's not about what we add, it's about what we subtract, right? So I almost get that, like cutting back on something, cutting something out, maybe cutting another day from your schedule at work, or cutting contact with someone who, like, there's like this level of anxiety surrounding it. It's okay. It's okay to just fall back and to let spirit kind of fill in the gaps instead of, I don't know, keeping your mind so full. Okay. And oh, we have another raven, and they're actually making the same kind of gesture. Look at that. Twins. Okay. So it's a double message that you're being prepared for change and you're very protected. And this is about casting a protective circle. Okay. So maybe that's something you need to learn. I could maybe make a tutorial video on that if it interests you. But honestly, guys, you don't really need a tutorial. Like, set intentions to open a circle. I'm in an interesting place. I love teaching, obviously. You guys know that. And with my Lucky Star members of the channel, I know you've benefited from some of the more educational content I do. But honestly, guys, a lot of the questions I get, I'm like, you know how. You do know how. And of course, I can give my pointers and tips and my unique experiences and the kind of specifics of how I take things to work best for me. But the truth is, you're a magical, mystical being, and a lot of you already did these things in past lives. So call in protection. You can make a salt circle. Sorry, I don't know why I'm shuffling so much, but let me not apologize because I'm just trusting my intuition here. Okay, we have Burning Man, Collective Power, Supreme Prayer, 3 of Cups, Celebration. Yeah, you're getting something you want. And it's interesting with this Burning Man, it's kind of like F it. Also, this festival in particular really upholds the values of like community building and being a little bit lawless in the sense of like creating your own rules for yourself. And I think that's really important for you to embody. You're also going to be uh, connected with a rebel. That's specific language, but connected with some kind of rebellious figure in your life. Think of them if you know of one already, and definitely comment them in the chat. But who's a rebel that you really admire, that you really look up to? Someone who went against the status quo. And how can you embody that? Especially because with this supreme prayer, your manifestation is about to be off the chain. So you're going to be connected with entities and also spirits bringing you more idols and icons that will help you channel this energy for some kind of massive change. You're about to really shift on a collective level with multiple people, is what I'm getting. You could be maybe creating something huge in your city, like with this big Burning Man, because if you've ever seen this in real life, guys, it's huge. It's humongous. So you're about to create some kind of something huge. Maybe someone's painting a mural, and that's something that they're involved in the community with, or murals. Painting could be significant. But yeah, with this opening circle, you're about to start something, and it could be a party. Could be a party. Okay. Whoa. Okay. But there's also just more fun in your life. More fun and less rules, especially those self-imposed rules. Okay. Whoa. And then we got closing circle, pure intent, sacred doors, timing, experience. It's done. It's done. Whatever you want to manifest, treat it like it's done already. Okay. Because it is mugwort dreams. I'm saying you definitely need more rest, especially rest to your nervous system, because the way you're manifesting is going to blow your mind. And listen, we don't want your mind to be blown in a bad way that triggers psychosis and makes you crash out and question, like, is this even real? But you're about to have some experiences that really challenge your baseline understanding of the matrix we live in, the material illusion we're under, some of the synchronicities and signs and the way things unfold. It's just going to be like you might dream something and watch it unfold so literally in real time. You might be experiencing crazy deja vu. I want to let you guys know, me too. I experienced the craziest deja vu with a client recently. And the way I was channeling her messages, it was just like so specific. I could feel it through my whole body. And these things are happening to all of us who are intuitive, all of us who are psychically gifted. Like these experiences, we're all having upgrades on a major, massive level. And we need you to tap into your gifts more than ever. So definitely be in your dream interpretation, write those symbols down. Don't take it literally, take it metaphorically, okay? But some of it might be pretty prophetic, okay? Amongst other things, just having different downloads and feeling into different parts of your body and like this psychic activation, as well as it's not just psychic abilities, it's other talents too. Like someone's getting activated in their singing, their throat chakra specifically. And you could also be developing talents that you didn't know you had. And it's bringing me back to that message of it was in you all along. It was in you all along. I'm also thinking of Dorothy. You can go home at any time. Home is within you. Also, you bring so much color to the world. And your internal world, your spirit soul, the beauty of you has always been so colorful. So that's really sweet to come out. Okay. Higher self, reality rest. You are stepping into a higher version of yourself, a version of yourself from a higher timeline. You've integrated with a really beautiful, surprising timeline. There's so many beautiful characters. And it's making me think again of the Wizard of Oz. Sorry, guys, that I keep bringing up the Wizard of Oz, but Spirit is being like relentless with this metaphor. So I'm seeing like the Tin Man, and I have not watched this movie recently. I swear to you guys. The Tin Man, the lion, right? The cowardly lion, right? The Tin Man who wished he had a heart, but he was like so full of love the whole time. And then the cowardly lion who's like brave enough to stand up with his friends or whatever. And then the scarecrow who just like what was his deal again? I don't know, guys. Watch the movie. But it's like they all realized through the process that they had what they were looking for the whole time. Maybe for some of you, this is soulmates, and you realizing that you've always been like your highest love. Okay. And like embodying that. And there's something there is something community based about this, like going on a trip with other people, or like you guys showing each other what you're missing, or you guys showing each other what you have been all along. You're not missing anything, actually. Okay. What's on the bottom of this deck? Okay, I'm going to take this too. Levitation, higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. Like you are rising, rising. You might even get some freaky ability like levitation. If you could levitate, definitely hit me up. I need to see that. Okay. We could FaceTime. But with this card, like you are going to develop gifts that just are out of this world, and this is happening to so many of us. I'm also seeing the show Misfits. If you've ever heard of Misfits, it's kind of like that. Like there's like a storm happening universally where so many people's gifts are getting activated. But okay, Earth Mother, psychic recharge, grounded healer, mentor layers. Exactly. Like spend time with Earth. We have another one of those ravens. Okay, so there's going to be some news that comes in that's just so exciting. It might be hard to ground through. Also, for some of you, this news is like, oh, this company is closing, or like, you don't need to work here anymore. And it's like, yeah, maybe you could get stressed out about it if you're in this Five of Pentacles energy, but this is your liberation. Even for some of you, this being a breakup, it's like, okay, I know a blessing in disguise when I see one. Okay. You're very intuitive. You can see through it. You can see through it. Oh my goodness. And also your dreams are probably already telling you what was up in this situation. You'll feel so much better when you accept that you knew the truth. Okay. Okay. In the chat, let's see what's up. Sensi says, Whitney says, yes, please do. I want to learn it. So yeah, we could definitely talk about opening circle. Sunsees concurs. Says I have to watch that movie. Yes, please do. Whitney says he needed to be brave. He was afraid to stand up for himself. Okay, word. Yeah, the scarecrow, right? And then Sunsea says, thank you, Whitney. Tiffany says the scarecrow wanted a brain. That's right. That's right. That's right. He wanted a brain. But it's like, yeah, whatever you're looking for, it's within you. You're about to meet a lot of interesting, colorful characters. I wonder if some of you are moving to somewhere more diverse, maybe religiously diverse, culturally diverse. And then for some of you, this could be even online, just finding new community. I'm also getting someone joining an arts program or an arts workshop, taking some kind of classes where they connect with others a lot. And you'd be surprised who's in your backyard. Okay. Vanilla says, I levitate always, just while I nap during the day, sometimes at night, but afraid because I know I control it. Very interesting. I would love to see it. I personally, like as a Pisces moon and rising, I feel like I'm floating a lot when I'm meditating, when I'm sleeping. It's kind of like if you've ever swam at the beach and you have that feeling of the waves pushing and pulling you. I feel like that a lot when I'm resting and when I'm falling asleep. So sometimes I sleep with a weighted blanket just to not feel like I'm gonna float away, because sometimes it's a little uneasy. Okay, let's go ahead and just get a couple more hints. I hope you guys are vibing and having a good time. I know this video is getting really long, but I'm really enjoying channeling this energy, and it's pretty interesting. So, okay. Sensi says, I think that's astral projection. Yeah, I do think that that's part of the process, because I do astral project. And I do a lot of path working and world building in my dreams as well. So let's see. Okay, we have listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. So listen to advice, okay? Especially because I think with this Raven, there's solid advice coming to you. Okay, and then we have dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. I definitely am getting that. Dawn of love. That is so powerful and so beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more. I'll take the top and bottom of this. We have energy of love. Behold the world through eyes of love. Absolutely. So you're going to be seeing more love. I'm almost getting like you don't need to like see the haters at all. Like you don't need to worry about sabotage. You don't need to listen to your fears or any kind of thoughts, especially if you're getting the like the after hang or after meeting scaries where you start thinking like, oh, did I say that? Should I have said it this way? Did I offend them when I thought this way or when I said that? Like, don't let yourself do all of that. I don't know who that's for, but yeah, like see your recent interactions and your future interactions through love. Okay. Top of the deck, simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. And that message of simplicity is also coming back through. So maybe you just need to take a little bit of break. There's something about your nervous system too. Okay. So maybe something you're engaging in is just very activating to your nervous system. It's okay to scale way back and you'll see how things unfold in your favor for sure. Okay. Yeah. And also with the simple pleasures like this Five of Pentacles, whoever's in this energy, whether it's internal or external to you, this energy wants to trick you into forgetting that simple pleasures are available to you. That's your right. It's your right to enjoy simple pleasures. If someone's saying, hey, you're not working enough, or you're not doing this enough, or you're not that enough, or you didn't do enough on this, whatever it is, scale back and fall back and maybe let them deal if possible. I understand if for some of you this is work, but I get a big transition for a lot of you. Careers that are putting like that fear and urgency and pressure on you. Okay, bottom of the deck, turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. That kind of sums up exactly what I was saying. Okay, for those of you who specifically want romance messages, we're going to pull some romance oracle cards, but for those of you who are not interested in that, that is totally okay too. I just wanted to save these for you guys. But Dawn of Love, Energy of Love, turn over a new page. Of course, I want to get into romance angels because I know this is definitely romantic love, especially with this Knight of Cups coming out. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That's incredible. And that's why it's important not to overthink. Don't get in your head. Don't get in your head about like people of the past. Okay, let's see what else comes up. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. That's also you giving your inner child permission to enjoy things, especially the simple pleasures, right? Also, there's something whimsical about these soul connections coming into your life. You can be very whimsical. Okay. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So try not to write people off right away too, especially if you're dating. If you're single and kind of exploring, keep an open mind. That doesn't mean ignore red flags. It just means keep an open mind. Okay. Let's get one more. One more, please, Spirit. Okay, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So it's interesting because we have it is safe for you to love, and we have deception. So, like, if you're clocking something deceptive, or you notice someone being deceptive, or you found out about this, don't let it scar you from the future. Don't let it prevent you from having an open heart, especially with keep an open mind. Because I feel like this deception is kind of like intrusive. It's like an intrusive energy that you're being shielded from. Okay. This could even be like just in your energy field, spirit is cutting that cord for you actively because it's almost taking over your mind and preventing you from being present to what's actually happening in your life. And it could be maybe even a little bit distracting too. Okay. So that's interesting. Then we have this could be the one. So yeah, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. That's interesting. And for some of you, this is someone you met recently for sure. But things are about to get serious. Things are about to get committed. I'm definitely seeing that with this dog and this wolf. And things are going to be healthy and balanced, very balanced when it comes to I have my own identity, you have your own identity, I do my thing, you do your thing. But I wonder if someone with this Five of Pentacles, it could be that you're still hung up on an ex, or an ex is trying to come back and convince you that you need them or something like that. You're so beyond that with this levitation and higher self, like you're so beyond that. And so whatever's trying to get into your energy field, or whatever thoughts are distracting you from this kind of manifestation, it's not even something you have to worry about for real, because the one is inevitable. Like it's inevitable for this to come through. I'm also hearing you can't mess this up or make a bad mistake. Like it's a dream anyways, whatever this fear is. Yeah, I am getting a feeling of like waking up. It's like having a nightmare and then waking up and you're like next to your lover and your cat comes and crawls on you and curls up on your chest. And I don't know. Then it starts like sprinkling outside and a beautiful rainbow comes out and you have a great day and it's all good. It's all good. That's the way this is coming through. With the full moon in Scorpio happening recently too, it could be just that fears and anxieties were highlighted and it's inner shadow, inner muck, or even just like information that you don't need. Some of you are very highly psychic and in tune, and so you're receiving too much information. Spirit really wants you to ground and close your channels, and again with the simplicity, falling back. So make sure you're cleansing your space and actually you know actually taking the time to detox too. So maybe drinking lemon water could be really helpful. Lemon water with a little bit of sea salt in it. Drinking ginger as well is really good for you. Drinking chai tea is really good for you. Drinking mint as well. Peppermint tea, so good and cleansing for you and for your energy field. And drink a lot of water, okay? Especially because you don't want any outside energies or even like messages from media to get in your head about your finances and your love, because I feel like it's blocking Venus specifically. Okay. So my loves, I think I'm going to end your reading here. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I love you guys so, so much. Definitely comment in the chat and let me know how this reading resonated. And also, what is one thing you're going to do to scale back, to simplify? What is one thing you're doing to simplify in your life, to protect your nervous system, to protect your energy body, and to protect your heart? And how can you not attach a story to that? Because there could be like all or nothing thinking, especially with Scorpio energy that we're kind of moving away from now. So, yeah, something about releasing the story and releasing the anxiety and the script. Okay. So, my love, big, big hugs. I'm definitely lollygagging right now because I love chatting and rambling with you guys. But I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night and rest of your week and a beautiful weekend. And I hope to hear from you all soon, whether it's in the comments or in the emails or whatever. And yeah, okay. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, like and subscribe if you want. If not, that's totally cool. No pressure. Okay. Bye.